Push it. I feel like I've definitely been underestimated in my career.
Get stronger as you finish. Get stronger as you finish. Nice work. Come on, Mario. Let's attack it.
That sounds.
Felt like they just don't see my skills, and it's been that way for a long time since coming up. You know, they see the knockout, to see what I do, but they don't know how I'm doing it, so they never really rate me too well, you know. But that's fine. I have my style, and I'm confident.
Days and workouts like that, they push you to a mental where you really have to question, like, why am I doing this? For me, I have a couple of reasons. For myself, been in boxing since I was 6. I have love for this game. Some fighters, Pacquiao for example.
Ryan Garcia's heavy bag session shows pure intent and focus as he prepares to dethrone Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight title. He isn't just shadowboxing or going through the motions, he's putting power behind every punch, reminding everyone he's gearing up to control the pace and land authoritative shots when it matters most. Garcia looks disciplined and trimmed for war, proving he's locked in and ready to prove his critics wrong in Vegas. On the other hand, Mario Barrios is showing serious strength on the bag, but even with all that raw power, he still lacks the precision and speed that Ryan Garcia brings to this world title fight. Garcia's explosiveness and quick hands have been highlighted in recent training clips, and that contrast in styles could be a deciding factor. Barrios may be strong, but he will have to do more than power every punch if he wants to stop a hungry Ryan Garcia, who has vowed to dominate and seize the belt in Las Vegas. On one side, we see Ryan Garcia effortlessly demonstrating sharp defensive skills on the Cobra bag, and it tells you everything you need to know about his readiness for Mario Barrios. That kind of movement and timing shows he is not just relying on power, but also elite ring IQ. Barrios may hit hard, but he will struggle to catch a fighter as slick and elusive as Garcia in Vegas. Robert Garcia's breakdown is real because he sees how Ryan Garcia's combination of skill, power, and speed could overwhelm Mario Barrios. This isn't just hype, it's analysis from someone inside the sport acknowledging that Barrios was picked because everyone knows Garcia has what it takes to seize that world title. The fact Barrios is respected and dedicated means nothing if he cannot match the dynamism and precision Ryan brings to every session.
It's a good matchup for Ryan. I think Ryan has the skills, the power, the speed to actually go and become champion, but there's a few things that I see that might not be in his favor. And look, Barrios is dedicated. I know him. He's actually a good friend, a good person. And they chose him because they think Ryan has everything it takes to become champion, to become the world champion, because they're already planning on huge fights with Devin Haney and whatever out there for Ryan.
Jeff Mayweather gets to the heart of the matter because Ryan Garcia's speed and possible edge in power are what make this fight exciting. Even if he calls it, even the reality is Barrios faces a fighter with explosive hands and elite athletic gifts. If the focused and locked-in Ryan shows up prepared, the night belongs to him, and Barrios will be in trouble because Garcia will dictate the action.
Both guys can punch. I think Ryan's a little faster, and might punch a little harder. I'm not sure, but so that makes it a pretty much an even fight. But like I said, Ryan Garcia, which Ryan is going to show up?
Floyd Mayweather's words remind us that real skill comes from consistent work and learning in the gym long before the bell rings. That sentiment fits Ryan Garcia perfectly because his preparation has been about sharpening tools and elevating his craft, not just showmanship. Barrios may be a seasoned competitor, but Garcia's hunger to grow and improve gives him the upper hand coming into this world title fight.
In a boxing gym, you're there to learn. It's a learning experience. You know, I'm not in the gym. When I'm in the gym a lot of times, I'm there to grow and to...
Oscar de la Hoya nails the reality of this matchup because even though Mario Barrios has had solid moments like drawing with Manny Pacquiao, this fight is unquestionably Ryan Garcia's chance to reach world champion status. Barrios may have experience, but Ryan brings electrifying speed, power, and refined boxing craft that add danger to every round. Garcia understands the opportunity and is clearly sharpening his edge in the gym and mind so he can finally capture that world title that has eluded him for too long. Fans in Vegas are buzzing because Ryan has everything needed to take the crown.
I think it's a great opportunity for both guys. For Barrios, who's coming off a draw against Manny Pacquiao, the legend, an old Manny Pacquiao, obviously. But I think this is a great opportunity for Ryan to win a world title. And it's a tough fight. It's a very difficult fight, but it's one that we're looking for.
Max Kellerman's insight fits perfectly for Ryan Garcia, because that rare mix of skill, speed, and confidence is what makes him a real threat to Mario Barrios. When a fighter like Ryan doesn't gamble recklessly, but uses those gifts strategically, then he becomes extremely hard to outbox. Barrios will discover this isn't just strength or experience on the bag, this is elite timing and pinpoint accuracy in motion. Garcia's capacity to impose pace and keep his hands snapping is the reason many believe he will dismantle Barrios' rhythm and control this fight from the first bell to the final round.
But when a guy has those advantages in boxing skill and speed, and they don't take risks, they are almost impossible to beat. So no matter who Purnell was fighting, no matter who Roy was fighting, if someone would have asked me who they're going to be, they're fighting Godzilla.
Wade Plamines highlights a nuanced point because Barrios has his own power, and if Ryan Garcia is careless, he could be caught. Yet what separates Garcia is his ability to adapt and land that sharp left hook on command. Ryan has shown maturity in training and is clearly working to sharpen defense as well as offense. If Garcia stays disciplined and fights intelligently, he won't just trade shots, he will outthink and outmaneuver Barrios. This fight tests Garcia's evolution as a complete boxer, and if he brings that focused mindset every round, Barrios will struggle to find answers to Garcia's speed, accuracy, and power.
And the way Ryan punches, and by the way, the way Barrios punches, Barrios got some power on him too. Don't get it mistaken, and we know Ryan, that left hook has been his kryptonite. He can get clipped, he can get dropped. Part of the reason we like the way he fights because he's in there to gunsling a little bit, but he can't come out hesitant like he did versus Rolly and just get steamrolled because Barrios is looking to prove a lot too. You know what I'm saying? Barrios is coming off 2 split draws, or 1 majority draw and a split draw, to somehow keep his belt.
Rolly Romero keeps his answer rooted in faith, but boxing fans know skill and preparation matter far more than fate when the gloves go on. Ryan Garcia has taken responsibility for his career and his training camp, and that is what will define his performance against Mario Barrios. While Romero speaks about destiny, Garcia is focused on concrete plans every day in the gym. That blend of tangible preparation and mental clarity makes Garcia the fighter likely to control exchanges and prove why he deserves the spotlight and the world title more than Barrios.
Is Mario Barrios beating Ryan Garcia next month? Whoever God wants to win. Whoever God wants to win. Who does Rolly want to win? It has nothing to do with me.
Tim Bradley respects Mario Barrios' resume because he has faced names like Keith Thurman and Tank Davis and shown durability. But Ryan Garcia is not just another contender Barrios has seen before. Garcia brings elite hand speed, sharp combinations, and fight IQ that can disrupt even seasoned champions. Barrios' experience is valued, but when Ryan Garcia finds his rhythm and puts pressure on him with intelligent aggression and tactical precision, Barrios will be answering questions he hasn't faced before. Garcia's evolution and adaptability set him apart and make him a real threat to take Barrios' crown.
This is not there's not a far-going conclusion that Ryan can take out a guy like Barrios, man. Barrios is experienced. I don't give a damn what anybody say. He got a lot of experience, man. He got the best resume at 147 pounds, right? He's a champion. You know what I mean? He's been in the ring with Tank Davis as well. He's been in the ring. Who else was the guy he'd been in the ring with? That was
Pacquiao recently, obviously.
Pacquiao recently, and there was another one.
Thurman, was it Thurman?
Yeah, Keith one-time Thurman. So I mean, he's felt resistance.
The Wade concept's words ring true because what the world wants to see is the best version of Ryan Garcia stepping into his power, speed, and timing against Mario Barrios. Garcia has faced setbacks and controversial moments in his career, but he's constantly evolved and shown he is ready to bring back the dangerous, fearless version of himself that once shook up boxing and carried knockout threats with every punch. Barrios may be durable, but the return of Garcia's calculated aggression and sharp finishing shots is a different proposition altogether. Garcia's ability to balance discipline with that explosive left hook and tactical movement makes him a genuine threat to take the title and silence anyone who doubts his hunger and capacity to finish fights. The old Garcia mentioned here isn't gone. He's refined and ready to prove he's the complete fighter Barrios underestimated.
I fear the old Ryan is back. And what do I mean by that? The Ryan that was about to fight Devin Haney, the Ryan that was a destroyer before then, a Ryan that knocked out Oscar Duarte. I might be glazing here, right? And I'm not even trying to say that the Ryan that was in the build-up for the Devin Haney fight and all the crazy shit he was doing is the guy I want to see. I want to see a mentally well-adjusted, locked in to fighting Ryan Garcia, and he
Andy Ruiz's backing of Ryan Garcia is important because when a fellow pro sums it up so clearly, you know the sentiment isn't just fanboy talk, it's genuine respect for what Garcia can do in this matchup. Ryan has elite speed and crisp combinations that make him a nightmare for someone like Mario Barrios, who relies more on sturdiness and consistency than pure explosiveness. Barrios may be a champion, but his recent draws and understated momentum make him vulnerable to someone who has the raw offensive tools and creativity Ryan brings each time he steps into a ring. Ruiz sees this as a defining opportunity for Garcia to finally claim world title glory, and that's exactly how Ryan approaches it in training and press. Expect Garcia to show up emotionally locked and ready to seize this chance, because he's not just fighting Barrios, he's fighting for his legacy.
Hey, who do you think is gonna win in the fight, Ryan Garcia or Mario Barrios?
I think Ryan Garcia, bro. Yeah, he's really good, and I think this is his chance. You know, I hope he's working hard because
he is, bro.
Yeah,
he is.
okay, because this is his chance to be a world champion.
Oscar de la Hoya's praise frames this matchup perfectly because he's not just pointing out Barrios' toughness, he's outlining exactly why Ryan Garcia's potential victory would be monumental. Barrios came through legendary fights and forged his reputation against big-name opponents, so if Garcia can do what Pacquiao couldn't, then it will be a standout accomplishment in his career and proof he's ascended to true world champion status. Ryan is hungry and has trained with discipline and focus, determined to show a complete, terrifying version of himself inside the ring. This isn't a victory he's merely chasing for glory, it's a statement to boxing fans worldwide that he belongs at the top level. It's a fight that will light up Vegas, and if Garcia executes with the precision and power he's known for, then Barrios will be in serious trouble.
No, I actually have to commend, Barrios and Ryan, and if, making that fight, yeah, it'll be a special fight. I mean, imagine Ryan beating Barrios, something that Pacquiao couldn't do, or an older Pacquiao couldn't do. It would be a big accomplishment for Ryan. Finally becoming a world champion after all these years. Yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting because it's not an easy fight, and then again, Ryan can really show the world, what he's made of.
Showbiz the Adult captures the polarizing nature of Ryan Garcia's rise, because even while Garcia brings showmanship and drama to this camp, he has undeniably shifted into a deadly focused mindset. Ryan has clearly made sacrifices and adjusted his training to prove critics wrong after his setbacks, and that hunger he carries now makes him unpredictable and dangerous in the best possible way. Barrios might stay stoic and calm, but Garcia's intensity and blend of speed and power make him a nightmarish opponent if he unleashes his best version. Critics might have been worried about live streams or distractions, but what you see now is a fighter ready to back up his words with action. Garcia's mental fire combined with preparation could overwhelm Barrios long before the final bell.
I personally think that Ryan Garcia is just trying to find any motivation to be even more hungry for this fight. His mentality is totally different for this fight, and he's in great shape. I've been worried, to be honest. I've been worried with all of the live streams and all of the kick lives and all the shit. So I've been worried about that. But he just seems just hungry, all right? But Mario Barrios was stoic, as always, and he was very serious, calling Ryan Garcia.
The stage is set and everything is on the line for Ryan Garcia as he faces Mario Barrios in what could be a career-defining moment. If Garcia executes with his trademark speed, precision, and explosive power, this isn't just a win, it's a statement to the world that he has returned stronger, smarter, and more dangerous than ever. Barrios may bring experience and durability, but Ryan's timing and footwork could make him a nightmare to deal with inside the ring. Mentally, Garcia looks locked in and unstoppable, fueled by setbacks, critics, and the desire to finally claim his world title, while Barrios must rely on consistency and toughness to survive the storm. This fight is about more than belts, it's about legacy, proving who truly belongs at the top of the division. Expect fireworks, and expect Ryan Garcia to bring that intensity from bell to bell, leaving nothing to chance. Vegas will witness whether he can turn hype into history and silence the doubters once and for all. Don't just watch this fight unfold, join the debate in the comments, and tell us who you think will dominate and why.